Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I'm Dgray, and at the end of last episode we just finished up some of our outposts for ore, and while they were building I noticed one thing that I had completely forgotten, and that is that gold needs water to run. As you can see in the right side in the status menu, it says missing required fluids. So we'll probably just set up a pump to fill it into these, and then it should be good. And then we can hook it up. The same for, not the same, but we can also hook it up over here. So let's just hook this one up first, so we can start to crush a bit of copper, no, tin even. Silly me. Wonder if there's a good way to do this. Here I want one right there. And then I'd like to do here you, and we'll just do the rest by hand, because then we can do that one, and there we are. And then we just need these two to go into this one. Luckily, that should be quite easy to do. You just jump you over, or under even. Here to here, right here, and then let's drag it over so we have both of these going into this one and balancing out correctly, because then we should have what's it called, tin up and running. So that was tin setup. Hopefully that will give us what we need for now. So let's go and set up the what's called gold. The easiest way to get there, as always, is just taking our little train, giving it some fuel, and off we go. Please take me to here so we can set it up. We should also change the name over here to call you, instead of this. I'd like to call you, where you're at. There we are. You'll be tin ore dash out number 1, because I don't think we have any. So that's the first output of tin, and there we are. Now tin can be supplied to our network as soon as we have enough, and I think enough is 10k, because then we can start to do this part. Now for the gold, I'll just pick up a little train, or I think we can leave it. Yeah, it is completely isolated and it shouldn't mess with anything here. And then let's just hook up some water. Luckily that is easy enough to do. You can go up this way and right here. Let's just do this nice and easy, because as with sulfur, the water can flow down into where we need it, unless there's a gap like here, but then we can just kind of remove maybe this little one. Here I was thinking that's probably not needed for anything, and how wrong I was. So let's just get it all back in the correct place again. There we are, and then we'll just leave this row not working, or we can just do this. There we go. So hooking all of this up to the pump, we should see quite a bit of gold coming out. Let's hook up the last one before we do this, just to make it look cool when we start it. So let's see here. Now we just need the water, we just need this one to be placed. That's coming far away, so let's just do it ourselves. Since it was, oh there it is. My mistake in the first place. So let's hook up the gold. Water is flowing in. Gold is being produced. Seems we are supplying enough water to get it all to work. We have 4 outputs of gold. That means a balancer would be quite easy to put down. I'll just do balancing right there. And then hook this up. Do this one. 4 right here. The next one, or the next 2 even. will fit in just like this. And then the last one over here will just go up this way to there. And then this should all be running. We'll just hook them up, and then we have gold in the network. There we go. And go my gold. Flow into the system. So that's a ton of gold we have now. Will be supplied as soon as it hits above the threshold, which is 2k here, and I think it's 10k the other place, but for some reason it hasn't been working as intended. Or at least I don't think it's been working as intended. So that means we have these supplied as well. The iron is going in here, copper, tin, and gold. So let's just check the tin is working over here. Tin is flowing in at a nice steady pace, and we'll soon hit the 10k needed for the crushing to commence. So the next thing I want to try this episode is pretty much... Oh, I need these two as well to set up. Yeah, let's just do a quick setup on these. I might be able to just do the same setup as right here. Might just copy this one, saying stone and saying crushed. We'll have one going in a loop, but I don't think that will be too bad. So do we take a blueprint for not smelting but for crushing? Crushing blueprints should work here as well. Let's remove all these trees before we do anything. They are in our way. There we are. And then we'll just do double crushing, and let's just add this to our little blueprint book. I think that will work brilliantly having that in here, because it does do what I want it to do. So our little book, take our crushing blueprint, place it right here, and do the last one up here, or the other one up here. There we go. Take our little train back. They're gonna be busy right now. Oops, do it like this, of course. And then go to right there. We'll take the long trip around and set up the rest of this base. Leaving a bit of trees, that's fine. Look at all the Christmas lights. That is beautiful. There we go. Pick you up. Ooh, that's a train if I've ever seen one. So down here we'll just say request in stone. That will supply stone to this entire network, giving us crushed stone. And then that will be supplied to the one up top, giving us sand. So look how easy that was to set up. Other than forgetting to build the rest of this, I need to incorporate that into our build somehow. And then we need this one as well. And that one is fine because it's connected to that one. So that is good enough. See, here we want stone in. Do we have a stone in yet? I don't think so. Stone stash in number 1. And it's green, that means we don't have another one. And I'd like to request 20,000 stone. Should get our... Oh yeah, I turned off a lot of the messages because they were getting quite annoying. So now I'm only watching messages in case I don't have what it wants. But if I do, it won't show me anything. So now this should work. We will supply all that, giving stone out over here. And then this one. We'll like to request crushed stone in. Let's just do it right here. Say dash in number 1. Then I'd like to request... Oh, it's called gravel. Crushed stone. Let's rename it gravel. Wow, that was... well... There we go. Gravel in. I would like to request 20,000 gravel, like we always do. Negative to remember that. So here comes in the gravel. We are building these as fast as we can. It seems the 1,000 we're buffering is not enough to keep this satisfied. So yeah. But that is the gravel and that is the stone. So now we should go for the iron things that I was looking at before. They're coming out here, so it doesn't really matter where I make it. But we might make it somewhere cool. So what if we take it out here? It's right next to this one, but we shouldn't have any issue being this close. So let's do our iron production over here. Just a huge iron setup. I think that will be quite cool. There is it. There it is. 1, 2, and then a turn. And 1, 2. Remember to get some in here in the middle. And to be honest, I might just... Oh, it's a bit too big to make it in one blueprint. Because I would like to just take from here to here. And pretty much just stamp that down. Can we make a blueprint that does that? Oh, let's take the right blueprint before anything. So from here to... Oh, it has a bit of track right there. Let's take one without tracks. Pretty much the one up here. Just add down these two as well, so we have the same setup. So right here we should be able to just do a blueprint. From here to up there. So this setup takes 1.4k rails. That is a bit... Oh, that looks brilliant. Oh, that looks so beautiful. Let's call that... what is called? Train cells. Almost like brain cells. But look how beautiful that blueprint is. That might be one of the most beautiful things I've ever made. Oh, we have that small part down there I want to remove. There we go. I don't think that is gonna be any issue having that. And we can probably... Can we fit it in anywhere? Oh, we can just barely fit it in, so we can actually place it down. That is perfect. Also, if any of you know any way to zoom out further than that, would be nice. I think there was a way to do it in earlier versions of the builds of Factorio, but I think they've removed that. Not sure because I haven't used it before. But that should be our things. And we should be able to request stone. We should have stone over here. We have stone. Why is it not being supplied? Is all the things just being used? Negative. All the trains might be used for something else. No, there's one right here. You're going for something else. Should we turn on the notifications again so we can see if something goes wrong? Nothing should be wrong, so it'll probably get here at some point, and we're not getting an error message. So yeah, look at that. Everything should be working. But one way to alleviate it a bit, let's add a few trains to the network. I think that'll be cool. So one. Oh yeah, giving it a bit of coal so we can go back to the depot. Saying 1, 1, 2. And you can go to the depot. Can we search? Oh, we can. That was nice. Please go there. And look, here it comes. We have one supplying the stone now. We just added one more to the network since that'd be nice to have. And the beautiful setup. Let's add that to our book so we have it. Yeah, let's just keep it down here. That's not a bad place. So here we have, oh yeah, remember to set up the thing we want. You want this to make gravel. Copy, copy, copy. And you want these up here to make sand. That's gonna use a lot of our stone right now. But that is fine, because we are going for a mega base build. So that is exactly what I want to see. So where is our stone? It's being loaded down right here. Loading a ton. That is what I like to see. Has to go all the way to 16k. And it's almost at that point. And then it will go and unload over here. So what is the next thing we should look at? Tin is going good. That means we have already supplied some tin. Look at that. Tin is flowing in. We have that. We have no gold. Oh yeah. Oh, we just see the gold going in right now. Look at that, guys. That is beautiful. And we have crushed gold coming out. So now we're almost ready to set up our refining area. So that this goes way faster than I thought it was gonna be. So that is so nice, so nice. So as soon as we get refining, we can go into the next part of a lot of things, and we have the steel. But first things first, I want to do the iron setup over here. And to do that, we'll like to get some iron in. And then we'll try and see if we can do one train, one output that does all of what's called, what is it called? Oh, we can do that as well. Doing all the outputs of, or doing like 5 outputs of different kind of intermediate products. And the way I want to do that is hopefully gonna work. We can do 4 on each one, because what I want to do is evenly split them to the 4 chests around, so do a 4-lane balancer. So 4 different items in for each output point. And then let's see how many iron items do we have. So we will need to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. But some of them are used here. So we'll probably have like 12 outputs. So that means we'll use 3 of these as an output. So let's try and see if we can't set it up. Or at least set up my vision of what I want it to be. And first things first, we'll do this. And let's just remove all these excess items in here. Yeah. Do any of you know of a better way to do this than having to do it like this? Then do write so in the comments, because I think there's a better way to do it. Or hopefully there is a better way to do it. Because this is a bit annoying. Wait, we can remove all the... No, we can't remove all the inserters. They are used for different things. So let's do this now. And then we can click save once. Do it again and see what is left. That is at least one of the good things about it. But while I'm doing this, do like and subscribe. Because this is a bit annoying. And if you don't know, on my Patreon account and on the YouTube membership page, all the save games are there, so you'll be able to grab these for yourself. Every 5 levels, every 5 episodes, I will upload them, and then you can all play with them however you want. So yeah, I'll probably fix the rest in between episodes, so you don't have to watch that, because that is not the most brilliant process to watch. But let's just remove all of this. That is not needed. All of that, please. That's right here. And then we have something we can work with. We have the splitting in, we have the splitter out. We'll probably use all 4 lanes this time. Oh, we have to go away as well. And let's clear out all the trees. Let's see, you can go away. And then down here, I would like to get, what's it called? Iron in, and then have a ton of different things going out. That is my plan. And hopefully it will work the way I have planned it. So first things first, what is the first iron items? We need to make iron plates. And they're going to be used for a ton of things later on as well. Look at this. This is going to be used for... Oh, that's a lot of things. It's probably mostly things like that. But let's add that to the system. So what we want to make here is an iron mole. Just making all the intermediate products and no endgame products. The endgame products I'll do somewhere else, since that needs more than just iron items. So first things first, a tier 1 item is the plates. So let's start by setting up some plates. If we do it with an assembler, we'll need a bit of room, so let's do it right here. Yeah, let's do iron plates and see what is that needed for. I need to use for the iron ingots. And they'll make iron plates. Oh, I'm so debating if I want to do this in more cells, but we have so many things. Or we could make one of each and just transport it around. So what if we do this, guys? Yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. I think it'll work. One here going up and in. Then we'll do here as well. So we have always trying to fill one build in the middle. And then doing this for whatever we need and just looping around what we need to craft this. So in this case, it'll be right here, 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 and here. Then we'll do this times 2. So right there and put in some power, as we always do. Right there, and the belts. So in this one we can take some out, and they'll add the belts to it right here. So that is plates. What else do we need from ingots? We need the iron beams, or we can do the easy one. Ingots are used for, that doesn't matter. Still we have iron plates, iron rods, iron beams, bearings. So those 4 things. So we probably do 4 of these. So we say 1. Can do it like that. Oh, we don't have enough of 4, do we? 1, 2. We might steal a second row over here then. Or do 2 in this one and 2 in this one over here. No, there's no need. Let's just stick this 3. No, let's do this instead then. Make it double lined. 1, 2, 3, 4. And when this is built, we can change them to whatever we want. So we have everything in it, and then those 4 can go in this one. We're gonna run into some issues with that one. That is a bit annoying. What is a good way to fix that then? Because this one I want you to be the next one you have to make. We can just do iron rods right here. Over here we'll do the next one. Let's call that iron beams. And right here we'll do the last one, and that was... What was the last one? Oh yeah. What is iron bearings used for? What are you used for? What are you used for? A ton of things later on, so we'll have to do that one as well. That is most certain. So let's remove that one and that one. And give this some power. There we go. And then we'll hook these up. This one. Go in this way. Splits. Into that one. And into this one. This one will go up this way. Let's do it right here. Is that enough room? And split in this way and continue down here just to keep the room nice and quiet. Then we'll take these two and go further down the line. Of course, you'll just jump across. You'll split off right here. There you are. And one going further this way. And then the last one is in a stupid spot. But I think it'll work, so it's not really that big of an issue. Right here, and almost had all the ones we needed. So now this should produce all we need. Adding that to up here, and that is what I'm going to show you now, what I have planned. I thought I had some for this one. Oh, this was an old blueprint. Of course, that's why it's not there. We'll just do it by hand then. There we are. Take a green wire and say limit to 1. It's always good to do this once in a while so we don't forget. Do request a threshold of 10,000. And then I would like to request iron ore. No, I would like to request iron ingots. I'd like to request 10,000. 20,000. I was trying to say. There we go. So now we should have iron flowing in quite soon into this setup, being distributed out to all the areas here and producing this. So let's just drag these down for now, and then I'll show you what I want to do over here. I don't know if it's gonna work, but this is something we want to test, and hopefully these can sort it out. That is at least my entire plan. If they can't, then I am not screwed, but it's gonna be a bit more annoying than I had hoped. And then right here for that one. Let's just cut them off for now. So this is what I'm gonna do. These chests are all hooked up with a green wire, showing you what we have in the chests. And I'm gonna use that function like this. You go from here to there, to there, to there, to there. And then on the bottom one here, as you see here, we have the iron plates. So if iron plates is less than, how many do you want? How many can we fit? We know there's 100 and, what is it, 41,000 or something like 144,000 in a full chest. Or something like that. So what if we do 20,000 of each? Will that work? Let's try with 15,000 of each. So as soon as there's more than 15,000, it will stop sending things into the network. Because we're using 10 once in a while to transport. So let's say 15. And the second one was that one, the iron rods. Third, beams and bearings. Then we will say beams and the bearings. And some of them stacks more or less than others, but that should evenly distribute them out to these chests, They will be mixed up in these chests. And I don't really mind that. Hopefully. Oh, is that gonna mess something up if we do it this high? Because if these ones loads faster, it might going to be an issue, but it shouldn't be an issue because it should split evenly and load evenly. So let's try with 15 and see what happens. What's the worst that can happen? We can pollute our entire system. And that is not bad at all, is it? And here comes the iron very soon. So let's just copy this to right here, here, and there. Then we can turn these around a bit. Please come to there. Then we'll take 2 from right here. Let's just take you over this way. And we can remove that small amount. Here and here. It's going to be quite exciting if this works or not. Here comes all the iron. So let's see this in action. And while we watch this, please like and subscribe. And if this works, oh my god, it's gonna be wild, man. Because then we can do 4 different items in one unloading station or output station. If this works. Well, that's a bit strange. Oh, there we go. I was like, why don't we have 4 lines out? So here we are. We have plates. We have rods. Let's just check again. It's the right ones. Plates, rods, beams, and iron bearings. And now this should evenly be distributed out until where they need to go. So look, they each go evenly down each of them, just like I've planned. So yeah, this should work now, and hopefully hopefully it's not gonna mess it up. So if you see here, now it's gonna show what it delivers to the network. It's gonna deliver all 4 things in just a minute. And as soon as that has been confirmed, I think it's a very good place to stop. Do comment what you think about this build and this mixing. Not sure it's gonna work, to be honest. But it's always fun to try something new. And just get the last in. Yeah, this is gonna be... this might be a mess. Oh well, we will see how bad this goes. It's still fine. Oh well, we'll see in a couple of episodes if this completely messes up the base. So, thank you so much for watching. I've been Dgray, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye guys.